Live.
You see anything on there?
What? We're live on YouTube.
How does this show that we're live on your end?
Um, I don't see anything to tell me that, but I mean, it should say on OBS.
Well, the streaming thing, it looks like it's good. I mean, the I've start streaming, but it says on YouTube though, it says we're not receiving data from your encoder.
I mean, I'm watching it live right now.
Okay. Uh, oh, it does say it live. Okay. Well, let's just.
I know. I just have it up in a window and like pause it so I don't have to hear myself.
Right.
Thank you, Kevin McLeod.
From the Clan McLeod.
Better late than whatever.
Yeah. So what's going on?
Um, mm,
Are you keep on keeping on kicking, Wing?
oh man, you know it.
Every night and every day?
Every day and every night. I actually think this weekend I'm gonna do what I've been trying to do for a billion years and not do a damn thing.
Oh, really? Like no mowing or anything like that?
Oh, well, I'm gonna mow. I mean, the grass is gonna grow if I don't. But I mean, like, not go anywhere.
Do you usually get like suckered into going somewhere or something?
Something ends up happening, like I'll be out of something and have to go somewhere, or some shit will be going down and I gotta leave the house. Like, I asked my wife, I said, hey, I saw a commercial for The Lion King, the new one, and I'm like, hey, you want to go see that this weekend? And she's like, I'm not going anywhere this weekend because it's Vernon, Ohio. For those of you who don't know where we're at, has the tax-free weekend for school supplies, and it's going
Yeah.
to be a bunch of fucking people buying things. It's going to be a bunch of kids out with people buying things, and a children's movie. Nah, nah. I'm like, oh, yeah. So we probably won't be going no damn where. Staying at the crib.
Hey, you
Hmm.
you love to do that, don't you?
Some people get tired of it though. Like I don't. But there are two people in this house. So my wife, every now and then, she gets tired of being at the house. She has to go somewhere. I just take a nap,
Yeah.
like that meme. It's like you ever have so much to do, you just end up taking a nap.
Hey, you just throw your hands up in the air, waving
Living
like
like
you
you
just
just
don't
don't care.
care. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
How
But
about you,
yes.
Ian?
What have I been up to, or whatever am I gonna be up to? There's
Either
two
or.
different
I don't.
questions.
I mean, sure. However you want to read it.
Well, as far as what I'm gonna be up to this weekend, probably not. Probably just gonna relax.
Just jacking
Um,
it.
just jacking it. I don't need to do that now.
Oh, one good date and he's in love.
Yeah, that's right. I'm in love. No, I've been on uh, s- several dates actually. I've that was one of the reasons that I canceled the show last weekend because I had went on a date and then it didn't go too good, and I was kind of bummed out about that, and I was just tired, and I felt like we get to use the break anyways, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I had a couple dates last week that didn't pan out too good, and then I had a couple dates this week, and I've been talking to a lot more people since then too, which is good, I guess.
You whore.
Right. Um. Hey,
Dirty whore.
like I said before, a gentleman does not have sex until, kiss until.
Yeah.
Um. Besides that, though, like I went on a date yesterday. That was pretty fun. I went to get my haircut, as you can see, yesterday. I was waiting at the salon though for like half an hour though. I was a little bit late to the date,
Mm-hmm.
so I was
You went
kind
to a
of bummed
salon?
about that. What?
Men go to the barber.
There wasn't any barbers around. I usually go to the salon. It's decent
You
price.
you call it the barber, even though it's a salon, dude.
Uh,
That's what men do.
yeah, I went to a manly barber shop.
Yes, yes. And you read Playboys until it was your turn to get your haircut. I do that at my barber shop.
Mm.
I do.
You can open them.
Well, they're not for sale.
I mean,
They just have a magazine rack with a bunch of like mid '90s Playboys chilling.
you could physically open them.
Are you saying that they might be stuck together for some reason?
Yeah,
Some prankster kid glued the pages together?
yeah, that's what they did. They glued it together with
Mm-hmm.
glue.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Read like the interviews with Kevin Smith.
Yeah,
I was like, hey, talking about Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back
yeah,
because it was brand new at the time.
right. But
And then seeing how to hook up your high dollar stereo system. So what else you been up
but
to other than jacking it?
well, like I was saying, I got a couple more dates lined up. I was supposed to have one tomorrow, but I she hasn't seemed like she's in a good mood, and I haven't talked to her in like a day or so. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But
Mm.
could always use a break tomorrow, like I was
Mm.
saying. Um,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I went to the dentist the other day. That went
Oof,
pretty
me too.
smoothly. I had to. Uh, they took off my temporary crown for my one tooth, and they put the more permanent, expensive one on there.
Mm.
Um, yeah, but it went pretty smoothly.
I every time I go to the dentist and they're trying to, like you're to the point where they try to find stuff to do. They're like, well, we can't replace that crown you got, and I'm like, not yet. Thanks though. Like, I'd like to replace it with a gold tooth, but my wife's like, no. I'm like, come on, baby, it's in the back. No one will see it. I'll know. No. So I think by the time I get around to it, I might get her to come around to it.
Gold tooth.
Yeah. Well, I gotta have another procedure, but the periodontist I've been seeing is retiring, and the person he sold his practice to hasn't got all his ducks in a row yet, so he might not take my insurance yet, which means I ain't gonna have shit done there yet. So it looks like they don't want me to schedule anything with them till next year. So I might have to go somewhere else, or I might just wait till next year. I don't fucking know.
Oh, I would just wait till next year.
You say that shit. It's only like literally I do it on a Friday and have a long weekend, and it takes whatever time to heal. That's it. It's not like
Uh,
I'm out that long.
I guess that's not so bad then.
It just it's not a fun experience, but I just want to get it the fuck over with.
Yeah, that's true. I I'd probably be the same way, you know.
Yeah. So anyway, dog.
Um, yeah, we've done a lot of dentist talk on the show before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I had a so I had I got to do the other tooth now. The other tooth needed
Mm.
uh a new crown on there too. So hopefully that'll go good too. I was approved for it by my insurance, so
Yeah, that's an important step because if they weren't gonna do it, I wasn't gonna fuck with it.
yeah.
It's like now I'll wait,
Yeah, what
but
can you do nowadays? Like you could do gold, or you could just do like a fake one. I've heard they even have like bone marrow ones now or something.
I mean I don't know. Mine was like when I was a fucking teenager, and it's white. Like the only reason you know it's fake is because well now that I've had my surgery, my gums retracted, so you could see around the bottom what the material they used to hold it to the tooth, but it also was too small for the tooth. Like really, they're only supposed to last 10 years, and it's been more than that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so whatever. It's supposed to last some shit.
yeah. Sorry.
So you had to check
Was
and see if we were live.
yeah.
If we could do
Yeah,
it
so I
live.
started streaming 13 minutes ago. So I went to the stupid uh what is it called now? The live dashboard or whatever, and it was saying we're not receiving data. So I was like, screw that shit. I mean, this shit is so confusing. They have like a live dashboard, an events page, which is like basically the same thing, you know?
And then a beta page, which you're like, well, why would I want something that's been in beta for like 3 years?
Yeah.
Because it was in beta when I was starting streaming. I'm like, no, I want something that makes sense. But then I forgot it's fucking Google. They like let you hang on to something until they decide to phase it out when it starts to make sense.
Well, I think technically now the Google the Hangouts is technically gone now. They said what was it, August 1st?
I shut up, Ted.
Uh,
So, question.
hold on.
Okay,
Shut up, Ted!
there you go. You need. Wasn't there one where like shut up, Ted? Like he's gritting his teeth, mad at him. Like I can't
I
remember.
don't know. I'll have
I
to
feel
go
like there
through and
was
see.
because that's the way I do it.
That'll give me a good excuse to watch the movies
Yeah,
again.
you need an excuse. All I need is like a day where I'm not doing anything. Which hey,
Yeah.
so
Now
anyway,
I'm always trying to expand my library of drops here.
excuse me.
Bless
Oh,
you.
I don't. I thought I had an article about it, but I don't. You don't use VLC player, do you?
I do, yeah.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
I mean, I don't too much nowadays because I use Kodi, but I use it a lot when I'm just like if I need to open up a video file or something, you know.
Oh well. You might not wanna.
Oh, is that another thing that everybody was loving, and then it's like they're spying on you?
It's got a security flaw.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to get into that then. Shit,
Yeah.
is that? Do you have that, or
No, I
are you
thought I
just
did.
talking about it?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Where the hell? My I think my keyboard software might be updating because it's not. Hmm. Like the colors are all fucky.
Well, if you're just going based upon that, then you could say your camera was updating too.
Well, okay, but like it's
Which is
not
frustrating.
changing colors. It's like I'm not supposed to have red at all on this thing, and they're red keys.
Dude, I hope yours isn't getting messed up like mine was before.
I mean, it shouldn't. Usually, it only like the colors only change like uh when either like my keyboard disconnects and reconnects, or if the software is doing something. Device not detected. What? Hold on, let me check my USB. I might. I don't. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, there it goes. Just plug it in, unplug it, and it's right there again for now. Anyway, so my question, sir, what you drinking on?
What am I drinking on?
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck what I'm drinking on.
All right.
Soda Talk with Frank and Ian.
Well, I'm drinking on.
Uh-huh.
I got one of these. You know, I'm a fan of these ices, so this is the pineapple ice I have.
Is
here.
it like water, like sparkling water?
Yeah, it's sparkling water. No sugar, no calories or nothing.
Ugh. Ugh.
It's a little bit.
I've
good.
never had a good sparkling
it just
water.
tastes good, so that's why I drink it.
Okay. Well, okay, I can't take that back. Is it? I take that back. Is that what's that one fucking drink? I don't think that is a sparkling water. Now that I think about it.
No, well,
Hold,
sparkling
please.
water is just like clear usually. It's caffeinated. I mean, I drink this, but I still drink some water too. So like, I don't really count this as like a water.
Well, yeah. No, what's that fucking There's a fancy soda I can't think of right now.
Don Perignon.
No. It's basically orange soda, but I can't remember if it's actual soda or if it's a water. And it costs a lot. You could buy it at Walmart though, which is fucking. I can't think of the name of it. It's driving me nuts.
These nuts.
I forgot about that. Starts with an S. Bubbly. You ever had a bubbly or whatever the hell it's called?
I don't think
That's
so.
it's a sparkling water and it's disgusting. Because like I had two different flavors and I tasted the flavor in the first sip and then everything after just tasted like fucking like a beer.
Was it like skunky or something?
No, well, it kinda. It was just like all I tasted was the carbonation, and I felt like I had to burp.
I wonder if that
Here
shit
it
was
is.
like bad or something.
San Pellegrino, that's the thing I'm thinking of. It's a flavored beverage. Is it a soda? What the fuck is in San Pellegrino?
Who's best left unknown.
No, I'm gonna Google this shit. I want to learn something. It says Italian sparkling water, but I've had one and it's like very syrupy to be fucking water.
Widger.
Okay, well there is just sparkling water which is like clear. It looks like. But what are the other flavors? Fruit beverages, I guess. I don't know. Who gives a shit?
Who gives a
Anyway.
shit?
So, I'm finishing off a Mountain Dew Cyclone from Speedway. It was like a
How is
dollar
that?
30 something.
Hey, you said that was basically like a peach and honey or something?
No, that's Sweet Lightning from KFC. You're thinking.
Yeah, I'm getting
Cyclone's the
those
one.
confused.
Yeah, no, Cyclone's the one that tastes like Sangria Blast from Taco Bell used to have. And then I also got to try these fucking things. They're little glass bottles.
Looks like cough syrup.
Well, this one is a black cherry soda. And I also got a vanilla cream soda, hoping that it's good. I have no fucking idea. It might be disgusting. I was like, the name of it is Seltzer Company, but I'm like, I hope it's not actual seltzer. Then I was looking at the description, 90 calories. It's an awful lot of calories if it's just soda water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I'm about to crack one of them suckers open. Ooh, bubbles. All right. Well,
By the way, since you're gonna do a first taste here,
yeah. On the inside of the cap, it says no stockpiling. Smells very sweet. Probably a lot of sugar. Ooh, boy. Whoa. Huh. That's a black cherry soda, all right. They made it clear like Crystal Pepsi or something. Man. And these are on sale for $1.
oh really?
Mm-hmm. And I got, water on standby when I had too much caffeine and want to put my head through a wall. Anyway.
By the way, did you
Nope.
are you gonna get to, or
Nope.
did you get to play any games or something last weekend? What were you saying you did when you since we didn't have the show or nothing?
Yeah, I kind of just went to bed on Friday, and then I think Saturday or Sunday I played a little bit, but only like a couple hours. Not a whole lot.
So you didn't get to dick around on your computer or nothing? Too much?
Nah, if I don't get it on Friday, I kind of peter out and don't want to do anything, or like I have no concept of time, so I'm afraid to get on here and just like I told my wife I'm gonna be upstairs play some video games for a little bit, and she's like and I had to I have a widget on one of my see, I saw you laughing. I put on one of my monitors, a big ass clock, so I can look over and be like, oh fuck, I've been here for like 2 hours already.
Yeah.
Because even though I have 4 monitors, that little clock in the corner doesn't fucking do it for me. So,
May need like an overlay or something.
well, I mean, it's a rain meter thing, so it's until I open a window over it. But yeah, I mean, this is still a little cool, but I should have.
Yeah, I was gonna
in the
ask,
fridge
is that
longer.
even cold or anything?
It's cool. It's not like really like it had like frost on it when I brought it up here, and I got the AC on, so it's not like it's too hot or nothing. It's colder than lukewarm. But anyway,
It's not bad.
do you have a video of the week? I don't know where the hell the links went. I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't. I do have this for a backup. The Red,
It,
Code Red. And then I do have a Baja Blast if I'm like really thirsty.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me click on your video of the week.
Yeah, you put a lot. Did you like post 3 things this time?
I had to because I tried to on.
Yeah,
I
because it only
tried.
lets you do like 2,000 words or some shit.
Yeah, it kept telling me, "Hey, the shit's too long. Cut it. Have what does it say? It's like too long.
Yeah, you gotta be
Show some."
courteous to others.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Fuck
What
you.
the
This is
fuck?
me and my friends. We could tell each other to fuck off. Who cares?"
Yeah, yeah.
But
That
like,
I
I
guess
mean,
they kind of try to make it like they made Discord like too video gamey for kids or something.
yeah, we're not playing like Fortnite.
Yeah,
Kids, if kids want to talk to their buddies, they'll do it on stupid Switch or whatever the hell console the shit's available on.
yeah,
They're not gonna do that. I mean, there's TeamSpeak. There used to be Ventrilo, which still exists, but it's so old and like abandonware at this point. Who cares? So,
yeah. I mean,
but yeah, I what? No, I don't need a Windows Defender notification. Fuck off. Anyway, and it's funny. He'll come and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, you had nothing," and I'm like, "Oh, so it's literally nothing." Okay. Now, you remember I said a long time ago I had magic actions for YouTube?
oh yeah,
I stopped. I like uninstalled it because it's kind of like I keep getting these pop-ups. Like whenever I open Chrome or whatever, it'll come up and be like, "Oh, hey, you got to update Chrome," and I'm like, "No, I don't. Fuck off." Or like sometimes they'll just be like, "Hey, check out these videos," and I'm like, "I don't like ads. Why would I want a pop-up?" And I looked it up. There's like a bunch of different plugins to do the same thing. So I got the extension. What is it? Video Enhancer, I think it's called. Let me see.
Hmm.
Enhancer for YouTube. It basically does the same thing. I wanted something to like automate. Like I want the picture to be cinema mode or what, like the bigger screen automatically, and I want to be able to use the scroll wheel for the volume.
oh okay,
So
yeah.
this allows me to do that and a couple other little things, but it's not as pestery. And I don't know how it brings you to a website and you can add like I wanted to do this, this, and this, and then you go to YouTube and it goes, "Oh yeah, I'm doing that for you now," and I'm like, "How did you do that? I didn't say submit. I didn't say save. I don't know. Magic Actions used to do the same thing, so it's weird. But and I also got when I'm at work, I have a plugin. Well, it's an app in the App Store for YouTube that automatically, when the skip this ad option comes up, just to automatically skip it. Because nothing takes you out of the groove of like a song and then another song like a fucking commercial. And I'm sorry, I love YouTube, but I'm not paying for YouTube Premium or whatever that YouTube. It was YouTube Red, then it was Premium. I don't know what it is. They raised the price. They lowered the fucking value of it. You get rid of ads. No, you don't. I still had shitty ads. And the content, oh, I get exclusive Red content, which is like literally like 10 videos. They haven't made any. They
What's
haven't
the
made
matter? You
any
don't want to
extra.
pay to watch some kids do some music videos or something on YouTube?
Yeah, no, it sucks. So I don't. No, I just because I have friends that are like, oh, they get the Spotify Premium with Hulu and shit, and I'm like, I already pay for Hulu. I'm not gonna try to get Spotify. I won't. YouTube's free, and it's literally just a thing that's whenever the skip ad button comes up, it presses it for you. Which that's not like an ad blocker. That's more or less of just like you give me the option, I'm gonna fucking do it.
No.
But I'm surprised Google Play lets that go through because they own YouTube.
Yeah.
But
No, I found what you could do is for mine, like if you wanted to listen to our show on YouTube and just be able to turn the screen off. What you could do is you open it up in Chrome and then click on request desktop site. But then like when you go to switch it to another app, it'll shut off, but like it'll show like if you swipe, you know how you swipe down on the top of your screen for your like your notifications and stuff, there should be a player there where you could click back on play, and then you should be able to do it.
I mean, I don't listen to a lot of YouTube at work anymore because I stream there's a local radio station I play their stream, and that lets the screen go to sleep and everything. I only pull up YouTube if there's like a song I want to hear or a playlist of songs.
Yeah.
But your YouTube video of the week, am I screen sharing it? No?
Not yet. By the way, before you do get onto that, I was going to say
No.
I wanted to say about our show though.
No.
I've updated the channel so that I have our videos for the show updated and stuff, and then I also added my 4th of July weekend vlog on there too, so. Yeah, we're up to 13 subscribers now.
Whoa. Whoa. Slow down there, cowboy. You're going to crash YouTube.
I know, right?
You and Ninja and Casey. You know, I subscribed
He's
to that
quitting
asshole.
Twitch.
Who is?
Ninja. Yeah.
Well, like, I subscribed to Casey Neistat, and then, like, the next day I get so I'm leaving. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
He's leaving his New York studio and moving to California. And I'm like, well, so what are you doing then? Now that I haven't subscribed to you, and now I do, you're just okay. So, what's this video, sir? I've seen the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah,
Of course
okay. Yeah, I got this one for you. He just basically makes, like, if you scrub through, he makes one of those...
the Fat Man.
The Fat Man nukes or whatever. Yeah. It's just like a launcher for that.
The Fat Man is a launcher for mini nukes. And I guess it's functional. Which is just like, people make them all the time to take to like conventions because, you know, they just cut up a bunch of foam and they put like a football on it as a nuke and paint it. And you know, a Nerf football with paint doesn't weigh a fucking anything. This guy's actually making metal. Yeesh. That's a lot of work. Wow. This is a longer video than I thought. Oh, he's painting it to make it look all old and stuff. Yeah. He says, before you take it to a convention, read the rules and see what they allow.
Yeah.
Trying to get to a part where he just shoots it. Wow. I mean, you know, that's cool. I just wouldn't want one. Is this I think I might subscribe to this guy. Yes, hey, this is Punished Props. He can't think of the guy's name.
Builds a lot of cool shit.
Well, he's on he does things with Adam from Adam Savage.
Yeah.
Like he does stuff with them and shows them how to do things. I just can't think of the guy's name off the top of my head. But yeah, he's a big Fallout fan, so that's always appreciated.
Yeah, he's up there on the level of being able to make the stuff. Like, I know that they said that they're like in like the special effects and all that stuff, but like I don't know like artistically how good Adam and Jamie are compared to like somebody like this guy, you know? Because I know they do more like the mechanical and building and stuff, you know.
Well, they make things functional. Adam's obsessive. I saw his little piece he did a panel somewhere where he did a slideshow presentation of some of the shit that he collects. Like he built a 2 scale dodo bird skeleton because he wanted to buy one and they want like hundreds of dollars, and he's like, I'm not going to do that. So he just made his own out of clay, and it's so big he can't keep it in his house. And he's a giant fan of the movie The Maltese Falcon, which you can buy replicas of the Falcon statue on eBay and stuff, but they're really shitty and they look nothing like the movie. So he just grabbed a shit ton of stills from the movie and made his own clay figure and then cast it in lead, because in the movie it's made of lead and then covered with paint, and it's literally like, because of the casting process, it lost a like percentage of its size, so it's a little smaller. And because he made the clay to scale, so he would either have to scale up the clay, or like he has a suitcase-sized 3D scanner, and he asked the original owners if he could take that and scan one of the camera on screen actual props that exist, and see if he could scan it and then make his own, and they haven't gotten back to him. But I was very impressed. So he is up there because he's like me. He's way obsessed with crap. He's way nerdy, and yeah, he'll do it. Jamie, I think he's more function over form, whereas Adam, I think, has a nice balance to the two. Because he does a lot of props for conventions where he just dresses himself as something, and he'll walk around dressed as it, and no one will know it's him until at the end of the day he takes the helmet off.
I remember didn't he do that Hellboy thing or something?
I think, I don't know. But yeah, I always like to see something Fallout related. It's one of my passions. I like it. It's fun as shit.
Yeah, I like watching the tests sometimes, but I haven't watched a whole lot lately because it's just like all those videos where they're showing off at some kind of convention somebody else's thing or whatever. It gets kind of boring, you know. Like,
I keep getting old videos, and I'm like, oh, this is 5 years old.
It's like I kind of thought when I subscribed to the channel that you get to see more of like them, like in the process, showing the process of building stuff, but it's just like. It's hard
to make content for a YouTube channel when you do other stuff also.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I follow many channels that are like mine that are just struggling to make content, and that's all they fucking do. I mean, I have a full-time job, so I'm not in the same bind, but like,
yeah.
But that's a cool video. The Fat Man is one of my favorite weapons in the game because you can launch mini nukes. It's just, I'm not a big explosive ammo guy because you have to have the right stuff to be able to make explosive ammo. You have to either have a bunch of perks to be able to build stuff and get the extra materials, or you just have to have a whole stash of them, or you have to cheat and have it, make a bunch for you. And I've never had a whole lot. I've used a couple missile launchers and a couple Fat Man, and my favorite is actually a grenade launcher right now, but there's actually different modded Fat Man. Like there's one called the Big Boy, which releases an extra nuke when you like launch one or two. It throws a third one and all that shit. But they're crazy expensive if you buy them from vendors, so you got to steal them.
Yeah.
But you want to see my video of the week, sir?
Do you have any of those Fat Man? Like a toy or statue or something?
Oh, no. In the in-game, yes. In real life, no. They make little models of them.
Something like that.
I mean, if I come across something, I'll probably get it, but I have so many little things I can put on my desk right now. I'm actually kind of running out of space. I need to buy some shelves for the shit behind me.
Hey, you need a nerd shelf, man.
I already got... Well, my bookshelf is kind of a nerd shelf. It's got, my Doc and Marty Funko Pops with the DeLorean, and the Metaloo Mutant, the apes from Planet of the Apes, What else is on there? Star Wars figurines, a bunch of shit. But there's books on there too, so it takes up space. I want to get it more organized, but one thing at a time. One thing at a time. So my video of the week, sir, is an old video, but it's something related to what I'm thinking about.
Hard.
I'm thinking
As opposed
about
to
just
soft.
yeah. I'm thinking about going ahead and making my own loop in the damn system instead of a AIO.
Okay. Yeah, you were talking about that last week.
Well,
because you think that's the problem or something.
Well, even if it's not, you really shouldn't get worse performance out of your own custom loop. And if one part of it goes bad, you don't have to send the whole goddamn thing away.
Yeah.
Like if your pump goes bad, I just have to take the whole thing apart and I take it off and mail it and wait for it to come back in the mail. Whereas, like, this is just the same thing as PC building. You instead of an Xbox breaking, part of my PC's broke. I open it up. I switch out what's busted. Now, this video here is just one YouTube channel that did an extensive thing about Threadripper chips. They did a water block review roundup for 2017. So, like I said, it's older, but they actually are pretty informed with what they were doing. I was gonna go, okay, well, very first thing I thought of was people were like, oh, go ahead and get EK because EK makes a water block for Threadripper. I'm like, well, shit, they're synonymous with water cooling. They're the standard, I guess. Why not, right? No,
Yeah.
You don't want to get. Well, EK makes several blocks. They say you don't want to get them at all. If you do, you want to be careful which one because the very first block they came out with was actually like the block the water block that they put out before the other Supremacy for Intel, and they just made it bigger for Threadripper, but they didn't redesign the way it because the actual dies that get hot are different than they are on an Intel chip, and they didn't build it exclusively for Threadripper, and they're like, this one actually performed the worst. And I think it's funny that they pull each one up and talk about it, but in each one they show the same graphic that shows every single block in order from worst to best. So you in the first minute of the video you can see, oh, here's the results. Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it got up to 74 degrees, and I think it was when they overclocked it. Yeah, CPU package temps, but I'm looking at it, and this is really helping me, but I'm still on the fence. I mean, I'm not gonna buy anything for a minute anyway, because I'm gonna wait till I have Christmas money or birthday money or something. But I mean, this is an old review too. It's just I want to get some knowledge.
Dropping some knowledge on you.
Yeah, and these guys, they do a pretty good job of explaining stuff, saying, well, this one sucks because, or it's alright, or this actually does pretty good,
So it looked like the EK Supremacy one was the best, or?
No, it was the worst.
I thought a bigger bar meant better.
That's the temperature.
Oh, okay.
So more is worse. If you read it, I think it even says lower is better right there at the very, very bottom of the graph.
Oh, okay,
in really
yeah.
really small print.
Kind of small.
So
the fan text is pretty good.
Yes.
I guess.
I actually was kind of interested in the fan text because I saw a guy who used one in his build, and it looked really cool because the majority of the block is plexi. So when the fluid climbs over the the hell's the word I'm thinking of? The plate that you take out of the middle. I'm fucking having a brain fart.
The heat sink.
No. There's a you open it up because one of the things that was wrong with the Supremacy was the it's not a choke. What the hell is it? But it's just like a carburetor. You open it up and the jets. That's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. The jet plate was for a lot of chips. They make ones for AMD and Intel. You just have to change the mounting hardware, and you have to open it up and put a different jet plate in it. Apparently, the first one they made for the Supremacy wasn't that great, and they said, "Oh, here's a new." Or no, it wasn't the Supremacy. It was they have a monoblock which actually has a goes on and not just the CPU, but it covers up the VRMs, so they get water cooled, and it actually performs like ass. Apparently, it looks cool, but I'm kind of glad it doesn't perform that well because I don't want to take my motherboard back out and unscrew the VRM heatsink from the back and screw the thing on and then find out it sucks. Supposedly, this one here, the XSPC cooler is actually supposed to be really good, which.
Well, is there a big delta with the prices there?
It's actually all over the fucking place.
Yeah. So
yes, this one.
Like, you get like $100 or something like that for one, just a block.
Because see you saw the EK one was literally just a nickel block. They have ones that are all copper, and then this one is I think black chrome or one of them with plexi in the middle, and they have a version with RGB. Well, that's still only like 114. That's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about doing your own water cooling is that it's like easier to assemble because you could just put that on the motherboard, then put your tubes in after you have like your motherboard mounted and everything.
Yeah. Now this guy in their reviews, they use this other block here that they didn't add to their roundup because it's someone else reviewed it. They like one of the guys on the team, but still a different guy. The tubes they actually use a quick disconnect, so when they pull them off, only literally like a couple of drops come out, and then they can just put on another block and hook the quick disconnects up to that, so they don't have to drain every damn thing to change blocks while they're doing their testing. I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah, I'd like to start watching some of those videos that they started doing, because I guess Linus wants to do more maker videos with that guy since he like built him a giant workshop now because he wants to start like CNCing their own custom water blocks and stuff.
Alex?
Yeah. I mean, you watched that shit, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Them doing a water block.
Yeah.
Doing some benchmarks.
Yeah.
But but you said you do want to do like the soft. You're gonna stick to the soft tubing.
It's supposed to be better for beginners, but I'll see, because like the main thing with hard tubing, even if you're not doing a bunch of bends, like some guys try to just cheat and use a bunch of 90-degree angle fittings for all the bends and stuff, that adds up. So even if it's not hard, as in difficult, it'll be expensive, because $20 a fitting for every right angle that you got, paying an extra $20.
Yeah, well, that's like if you don't do a bend, right? If you do a fitting.
Yeah.
Well, I know Jay you'd have to pretty much do that for like when Jay would do like the glass tubing or whatever. You'd have to do the fittings for that, because you can't really, unless if you got some kind of like, what do you call those? Like those ovens that you put the to melt down glass and shit.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not doing anything for a while. They make kits which are discounted, but if you want to upgrade, you have to change your fittings and your tube. So I don't know. I'll look around. Plus, I found out my case actually, if I move my radiator from the front of the case up to the top actually supports a 420 millimeter radiator
Oh, really?
instead of 360. Um, that's more.
So is that like 3 240s, or is that like 4 just regular 120s?
3 120s. There's just space.
Hmm. Hmm.
The space between.
What is that guy? Bush?
No, that's Dave Matthews Band.
Oh, yeah.
You're wicked wise.
Big Dave Matthews Band fan, huh?
No, I'm not. No. No.
What's wrong with them, man?
Just nah. Yeah, like if you get a 420, I think it's just like hole, please.
I meant 140s, I think, would be... 3 of those, I think, would be 420.
Well, see the zoom enhance here. Hold on. I don't know this brand here or anything, but like there's gaps in between the fans
Yeah.
versus like a 360. They're like right up against each other.
Gaps.
I believe that's how it goes. I don't know.
Teeth gaps.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Sort of.
That's gross. I apologize.
Frank apologizes.
Yeah. I apologize for Ian. He's an uncivilized swine.
No, don't. I didn't apologize. Don't you apologize for me.
Okay, well then, suck a bag of dicks.
Just mess with it. We're men. Like you said, we read Playboys and shit, man. Come on.
Who reads Playboys?
Reads. Read articles, man.
Right. So, speaking of articles, we checking out some Battlestations?
You know it.
Girl,
At least I'd hope you would.
Girl, you know it.
I would hope you would get it by now, right?
Well, play the damn thing song, mother.
Yeah.
Man your battle stations.
I'll do it for
Man
you.
your battle stations.
I spoil you too much.
Station.
Station.
Yeah, look at that.
I decided to put this one in here. I don't know why. I just liked it for some reason.
I mean,
It's nothing too special or fancy about it, but
what? Nothing fancy. That fan cost more than most people's entire rigs.
what in the computers?
No, the fan on the floor, right by that shelf.
Oh,
It's
really?
it's one of those bladeless fans.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. What are those really expensive?
Oh, let me Google that shit.
Ask Jeeves.
Well, apparently looks like a Dyson. Yep. See it down there?
Yeah.
That's about a $300 fan with coupon. Sold at Best Buy. You can buy that at Best Buy.
A Dyson shit is always like real expensive.
Yeah.
They make like $300-400 vacuum cleaners.
Yeah. Yeah. What kind of camera is that he's got hooked up to his computer there? Is that a camera that's square on the shelf?
I don't know. Is that like a webcam or something, or a security camera or something?
I have no fucking idea. That's why I asked you.
That's what I think. It looks like it's. Oh, is that like a GoPro or something, or it's
I
either a
don't know.
GoPro or a security camera? Because I've seen like those box security cams before.
Mm.
Like they have
He's
like
got,
a really cheap one that's like a white box that's like $20 that
mm.
a lot of people are starting to use now.
Well, he's got an Asus router with the little legs sticking up for antenna. I can't tell if it's like the
It's
Wi-Fi
like a
6
spider.
or yeah, I don't know if it's one of those or if it's just a I don't know. Let me read the specs here. If he's got them, probably doesn't. Probably just like here's my shit and then left it.
Gives a shit about your shit.
Huh. I'm poor and angry. Somebody says.
He's pouring angry out.
Hmm. I love this back to top button here. Okay, on to the next one
No, you
because
scroll back up, Frank.
no,
You
I'm
scroll
hitting the
all the
button.
way.
Eat a bag of dicks. Oh boy, this guy likes Doom.
He does.
Only thing I don't like is that he's got his headphones laying on his desk wrong.
Wrong. It's wrong.
Yes, you don't do that. Because I'm sure they're plastic and just scooting in too close. Crunch.
Yeah.
All mounted PC. Not bad. You don't see a whole lot of cables. So that's good. It's good, it's good, it's good.
I will say one thing I will say about those wall-mounted PCs is they'd be easier to service and shit.
Yeah. Except for you gotta dust the fans.
Yeah.
But whatever, you. Oh, I figured you'd like this one. It's the Matrix, Neo.
Yep.
You don't even see the code anymore. I mean, I had that same
I
wallpaper.
only
Like,
I only
that
see
was the
blonde and
screensaver.
red bush.
Oh, there he goes with that.
What did you say?
But yeah, this is.
Wallpapers.
I had this as a screensaver back in the day.
Hmm. Well, it's probably not too hard to find.
I mean, it's sad though that series that was the best one. I I saw all of them one weekend and I was like, oh boy, this is a mistake.
I kind of like the second one. I basically think, they like kind of petered out as it went along. It got worse and worse.
They focused more about the human civilization. They were less in the Matrix. I'm
Yeah.
like, what, did the budget fucking go down? They can't go into the Matrix anymore? I don't understand. Like, was Keanu Reeves asking for more money each time?
Did you like the Animatrix?
Never seen it.
Uh, Animu Matrix.
Well, all my black
Yeah.
cherries drink.
I mean, I like it. I mean, it's like a little bit too Matrixy even for me, but I mean, I like the
What?
screens and stuff.
Oh, this setup.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing a lot of people forget is lights can be turned the fuck off.
Yeah.
So
No, it's
yeah,
RGB.
I
You
like
got to keep it on Rainbow Puke.
right. I like having options. So yeah,
Now, people make comments without even knowing what it is they're talking about. And, we all do. I'm guilty of it before. Yeah, learn from it, though.
So, these three setups. Hmm.
I don't know. They're all kind of
What's your
similar
favorite?
quality. I would probably
This,
say the Matrix one.
that's your favorite?
Yeah. Like,
See,
I think you could. I would just, like, pick something other colors, you know?
I like the screen, but I can't tell anything about the computer itself other than that it's running Ryzen.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know.
Um,
It would be a toss up for me between this and, like, the first one, maybe. I don't know. What are your thoughts first?
well, mm, does this guy list specs? Because I don't even know if the big expensive one does. Oh, here we go. 1080 Ti. Okay. 9700K. It's all right. It's all right. Predator 34. Okay. And the big crazy one. Let me see here. Scroll, 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 scroll. Oh, nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna go with
No,
number 2.
you like the Doom?
Well, this one looks nice, but he could be running like a 980 Ti.
Well, I don't like his computer case.
I mean, I don't care, but I want to know what love is. And
Yeah, that one probably is. I was thinking about that one. That one probably is like that one's the cleanest. I would probably say, you know.
yeah, this one doesn't say any damn thing. Granted, yes, it's in the background. You can't really see it, and I don't really like how the cooler is blue. But whatever.
What are the votes on these? That one win.
5.9 thousand for Doom, 302 for Matrix, and 436 for this one. So everyone agree with me. Yay!
Yeah,
I
I'll agree
win.
with you too.
I win one free internet. All right. Now it's my turn. Play my theme song while I get my links up.
Station.
Okay, so
Station.
here's my first station here. Weave station.
Is this from Average Battlestation?
Nah, son.
Hmm.
Why is it average? He's
Where
got
are
a
all those
vertical.
wires going to?
Well, there's an audio interface on the desk. And that looks like a phone charger next to the keyboard. I mean, he's really only got the keyboard and mouse wires coming out.
I mean, there's like a wire going to. Yeah, what's that
Okay.
coiled wire going to?
Well, if you look, there's a microphone arm right there. So probably that microphone. I told you it's coming. Look, it's coming from that audio interface. There's the headphones and microphone, and I don't know what else.
I like the mouse pad though.
That's what everyone's favorite comment is. They're like, "Oh, look at the mouse pad." Whoa. But yeah, it's got water cool, got a vertical GPU, got some RGBs, got an Asus monitor.
Probably straighten the computer out though.
Huh?
You could probably straighten the computer out though, or something.
Yeah, I enjoyed this one. I said I'm going to show this one. I don't give a fuck because that's my theme is stations that I like.
Well, it would probably win just based upon the mouse pad.
Whoop. I might link twice. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
I hate it when I'll accidentally link you to just like Battle Station. Because
Well, like I think I posted the same link twice. I was supposed to have 4 and said I'll just go to the best ones out of that, but this one says it's missing something. I don't know what.
see, that one's pretty good. I like that one.
Got the dual 8-pin MSI RTX card. Got the 49-inch Samsung.
Yeah, do you feel slighted at all with that 2080 Super?
No,
No.
no, I don't care. If I wanted to upgrade, I'd have bought a 2080 Ti, but I don't care. I don't care.
At least it's not like we bought it and then it just came out right after we bought it, you know?
Right. Why did I fucking... No, I still have one of the latest and greatest, so I don't give a shit. Who gives a shit?
Have
And now
you
this one.
tried
Go
to
ahead.
overclock that at all yet?
I don't actually like. Hold on.
Because I think they make it pretty easy to do that nowadays.
Yeah, there's
GPUs.
a like a one-click setting. Basically, it's just setting what kind of usage you're trying to do with it. It's just my CPU is kind of not performing at its best because of my cooling situation. So I figure I'll be bottlenecking one way or the other. So I'll just wait until everything's. But it's good enough for now. It's better than I was used to with the 380.
Yeah.
First time I gamed on it, I said, "This is gaming? Jesus, what was I doing before?" Now this guy, oh, there we go. This guy fucks.
This
No,
fucking gay.
yeah, this station right here, man.
Is that Assassin's Creed on there?
Is that a joke?
Oh, no. Is that Fallout on there or something? Or
Yes. The
Yeah.
whole theme of the build is Fallout. Like, that's why it says it in big letters in the back. He's got the Vault Boys.
Yeah, I haven't taken everything in yet.
Yeah. So
This guy likes Fallout.
yeah, and I mean, I commented. I was like, I see that you are Fallout. I'm pretty Fallout myself, and I linked my imager gallery of my bullshit. Because I have a bunch of Fallout shit around my setup. It wasn't intentional. I was just like, oh yeah, I like this. I'm gonna put this up. I like this one too. I'm gonna put this. Next thing, the whole setup's just covered in shit.
What do you
No,
think
I
about those
wasn't-
little clock things? Because I've seen that before.
It's a Nixie clock.
Yeah.
Very expensive for what they are. I mean, because those are two. And yeah, excuse me. Excuse me.
That's fucking disgusting.
I know. I know. I don't tell people how I live. But yeah, he's got skull with his headphones on it. He's got the RGB speakers here. He's got the Nixie clock. And then, if you read the descriptions, he lists the specs: i9 9900K, 360 cooling, 28 Ti dual, 32 gigs of RAM. And someone's like, how much money would it be if you don't mind me asking? And someone's like, just Google the price and add them up. It's got to be 300 or 3K plus. And it says, look up PC Power here. You can usually find good deals if you're building yourself. The town components alone cost approximately 3K. Yeah. And I did just find the one that I was missing. Because I told you I was going to paste, give 4 this week. Because I couldn't decide. So I just added it to the links thing in the Discord.
That's cool, man. Have you still been doing an email, or you just been doing the Discord? I mean, it seems like it's easier for me.
Well, I did both because I started sending out my links, and then you sent yours, so they got kind of discombobulated.
Yeah, they're all in there somewhere.
Right. Now this guy calls this his happy place. Now,
go to your happy place.
Well, now did you look at it, Ian?
See a lot of RGB.
Yeah, there's a lot of RGB. Okay, well,
see a lot
and then
Star Wars.
There's a big ass Samsung monitor.
Yeah.
There's the RGB speakers, and then there's a VR headset and shit in the corner. And then look at the tower. Look at it. It's barely in the corner of the picture.
Yeah.
I see 6 fans, along with what looks to be another 3 in the fucking case that I can see.
Is that like a 2-fan wide case or something?
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like a grid of fans. It's like that. What was that computer case made out of fans? That wasn't that Linus or something?
I don't know. So like I'm glad this guy listed his specs first thing. Yeah, it's a Obsidian Series 1000D Super Tower case. Let me pull that up real quick.
D's nuts.
Yeah, that's what I said. Images. Wow. Zoom enhance. Hold on. Yeah, so glass on the sides. Wow. I think this is what Paul from Paul's Heart. Yeah, Riptide. His was a dual system. You can have a system along the normal wall, like in the back of the case, and then you put a mini ITX system down at the bottom and the floor there.
Yeah, I've seen like Leon Lee cases that you could do that kind of too.
I mean,
theirs are always like really thick.
Yeah, this is Corsair's retarded big no one needs it case.
So basically, you could do like your computer and then like your streaming computer. You could.
I mean, yeah, if you want, if you want to. Here they're showing the radiator size. You could put 2 480 millimeter radiators in the front. Oh. I mean, god damn! Look how thick that radiator is. I think Linus did a video on it when it first came out. I know it said Hardware Canucks did. Let me see.
It's so hard. Where Canucks life.
Anyway, yeah, it's a ridiculous case that costs a lot of money. A lot of Corsair gear. You spend what most people do to build a mid-range PC on cooling alone. Looks great. One more time, let me see how much it costs.
Yeah, that's like the side of the case that Linus used for that 6 editors one CPU computer that they did recently.
For $500, you can have that case, Ian.
$500?
It's not counting shipping. Oh, free shipping. Never mind. Yeah,
I mean that's actually not too bad, considering
and it's, of course,
the monster.
Yeah,
of a case.
4 Seagate Ironwolf, 8 terabyte NAS mirrored storage.
Yeah, what's the storage options for that? Can you like really stack that shit in there or what?
Well, okay. Here's what he says he has. RAM, 2 terabyte NVMe, 1,920 gigabyte because it's not technically a terabyte. NVMe. So he's got a terabyte for his game drive, an OS drive. Then he's got 4 8 terabytes, 2 8 terabytes, and then he's got 12 fans, 3 Lighting Node Pros, 2 Commander Pros.
Commander Pros.
Wow. So it's Stream Deck Mini. I mean, it's pretty pimp. I mean, he just puts the picture of the case in the corner, like, yeah, there's my computer.
By the way,
And
have
I
you
was
been watching any more of those? Like those. I know. Steve did a tour of Jay's place that he's still building up, and then
Nah.
Steve did a Linus tour, like a
Nah.
couple of those or whatever.
No, I watched. I skipped through Barnacles going through Jay's setup, and then I kind of just watched like the build vlogs when they show them. I figure I'll watch those one time when I get some time.
What about the editor computer? The 6 editors?
Oh, that 8K monitoring thing that they were working on.
Yeah.
I did watch that. I was tempted to use that for my video of the week, but with my own interests being water cooling my system, educational reviews of actual reviews of people trying stuff out and giving me specs really helps. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would definitely do the same thing.
all I found was people saying, "Oh, actual full block open loop, non AIO is better than I'm like, okay, but give me actual info about the fucking parts."
Yeah.
And they really seem to have done some research, so I appreciate that.
I have queued up. I watched part of it, but I haven't, because it's really long. That roast of Linus Sebastian.
Yeah, it's long, isn't it?
Have you seen any of that yet?
No, because I don't
Oh,
want to
okay.
sit and watch that. It's probably not work appropriate, and I watch a lot of shit at work while I'm because I have to type in a bunch of numbers, so I just
Well, they're
have
still
stuff playing.
bleeping shit out for some reason.
Well, I mean, demonetized,
Yeah.
and even if it is bleeped out, I don't want to play suggestive stuff at work. So
Yeah.
anyway, so yeah, out of my 4 stations,
Okay.
well, let's see. The Weeb station, if you're going to have one little monitor, I mean, you think about it, really, this is a nice little setup. If you just got a little monitor, if you're not trying to be all crazy, it's water
like I said,
cooled.
there's a couple things I'd rearrange with it, but
You
I
keep
like
the
it.
boob mouse pad.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
hell
the
yeah.
case is pretty awesome, Just need to do some wire management maybe, and
Well, what's he gonna do? Like his mouse and keyboard, he can't change the wires for that. The headphone shit is coming out of his audio device. What? I mean, he's got a couple cables behind his monitor, but I mean, there's a little box covering it up, so really they're not out and about. I mean,
well, it's a wood table, so you can drill holes. Do that
Well,
keyboard and
yeah,
mouse
but-
hole.
well, see, but I don't know what kind of top that is. If it's a shitty Lindemann top, I ain't drilling nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
And if it's like, plus we can't see underneath, there might not be a whole lot of legroom. So, like, I drilled a hole in the center of my desk for my cable to come through for my keyboard, and I didn't go underneath it yet and put Velcro straps, and it kind of gets me in the knees all the time. So you really got to be thorough with that.
I kind of felt like you should. I'd like to see more of like a wider shot of this to see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, well, this guy, like, I can understand only stepping back so far, and you can still see a badass case, giant monitor, Philips lights, and then
Yeah.
the Nanoleaf Aurora up there. So,
And that one's making it harder to judge. That's for sure.
and then this one just has so many little things going for it. I kind of just wish you had more lighting on the posters in the back.
Yeah, that would have been
It
nice
feels
too.
like it feels like it's a small space because like my posters take up an entire wall.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I gotta change the date on my calendar now that I think about it. Yeah, I totally do because it's not July anymore. Talk to the audience real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on.
So, yeah, but I mean, I like this one. This one is it's definitely got like a lot going on. So it's gonna be hard for me. I think I'd have to see I forget what the last one looked like again. Like I remember the tower, but the tower was like monstrous. But now we made it all about the tower. Now I forget about the rest of the setup. But I don't know. For me, it might be getting. It just might be like kind of like getting better in the order as they go, you know. So maybe the last one might be the best one. It'd be pretty close with this one though. I don't know. If it was just the three, I would definitely say this one was the best one. But
Hold on. Come on.
excuse me.
God damn it. Okay. Are we still there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah. Sorry, I had a. My calendar is like one of those ones where you pull a month off when it comes off. And I forgot I haven't been in here since last month. So,
Jesus.
yeah. Well, and my dumbass put it's behind my computer and it looks cool, but I gotta stand on the edge of that bed and reach up over the fucking tower and like back and pull it off. So, but yeah, this one, it's got a 9900K. Man, it's only got a, what's the power supply? 1000 watt. Main monitor is a 32 inch 1440.
A 32 inch, you said?
Yeah, 32 inch and a 27 inch, both 1440.
Oh. Hey, like you said before, you're rocking a 19 inch or something. You still got that, don't you?
I mean, I have it. It's not hooked up to anything. Well, no, my
But
17 inch, my 17 inch is hooked up to my server because I don't need it for anything.
Are you?
No,
Do you have plans to like? Are you gonna even add more onto there or what?
well, the 34 inch I have on the bottom, I'm gonna change that hopefully to a 34 inch with a. This is only a 1080 monitor, like a 20. It's 2560 by 1080. I want to use a 1440 monitor that's hopefully at least 144.
Yeah, get one of those quad HDs or whatever they call it. Yeah,
But
1440.
and then take the 34 inch that's here now and put it on the left because my 27 inch monitor, I mean, it's nice, but this is 34 inch, so I don't know.
Well, what are you gonna? Are you gonna game on that then? If you do get a higher refresh rate?
Well, yeah.
So
Why
you're not
wouldn't
gonna
I?
game on your 4K then?
I mean, why only do one or the other? The thing about having a PC is you can have options.
Well, yeah, but I don't know about you, but I tend to stick within like my habits, you know.
Well, if I'm playing on something that I really want, you know, higher resolution. Plus, this is a TV. I could put a movie on it.
Yeah, that's true.
But it doesn't matter.
Gives a shit.
I gotta say, everything's actually running kind of smooth for the most part today, because normally I have shit freezing up, slowing down, and nothing's really doing too much of nothing today. So far.
Oh no, I think we lost Frank there.
Oh no. Oh no. So
yeah, like I was saying, if we, Oh, okay, yeah. I want to see this fourth one because I was gonna say if it was just those three, it would definitely be the Fallout one that would win for me.
The fourth one, it's got a 2080. It's not a Ti. It's the MSI Lightning. The other one is the 2080 Ti Asus Dual. So it's slightly better GPU. What kind of CPU is it? Ryzen 3900X 12 core. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
So
Well,
he has a bigger monitor.
he's
He's got
got
a
a bigger
retarded
monitor, and
case.
we focused on the monster computer because we started talking about that, and I forgot the whole monitor layout and like the everything else. I would still say that the Fallout one aesthetically looks a lot better, at least.
You know, he's got this area is spread out. You could tell it's a larger portion of the room because I mean, that desk is even kind of big, really, but still not big enough to put his case on. This one, it
Yeah.
looks like it's a small corner, and he's building up. As cool as this is, I'm gonna have to go with the bigger monitor and stupid, crazy, system. Personally, now this one only has 87 upvotes. Let me refresh it and see. Oh, 91. Woo! Whereas the Fallout one has 3.9 thousand. This guy has 470. Let me refresh that and see if it's any more. Oh, 472. Woo! And the Weeb Station gets, well, it said 23 a second ago. Now it's 20. 20-ish.
But the boobs, man. You think that get more, man?
So the Fallout Station, just because it's got a better GPU and a better CPU, I think that people will vote higher. Excellent! I'd personally rather have this thing.
Well, here's the thing. What if you had that case and then the rest of the Fallout shit?
I mean, I already do have a bunch of Fallout shit.
Well, I mean, if you combine the two, that'd be pretty crazy too.
Yeah. I mean, as it is, he's got a couple Star Wars figures back here you can't even fucking see. Which is funny because
I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Right, show him more like to Darth Vader than he is to the tower, which is like, dude, you spent how much on that tower? How much did Darth... Let me comment. How much did Darth Vader cost for you? Focus more on that. Whoop. Honest question. How much did that Darth Vader set you back that you'd rather make it the focus of your photo than the case? I mean, is that an asshole thing to say? Because by the rule of thirds, he's got Darth is in the middle, right?
Right.
And I think that when they the rule of thirds means that the thing in the middle is supposed to be more attractive.
Or you could be like, I kind of feel like did you spend more on your Star Wars stuff than your computer stuff?
I mean, I don't know how. I hate to admit, I don't know how much that Darth cost him. I had a little like a 12-inch one I got at the thrift store. I sold it for a couple bucks years ago on eBay. On eBay.
eBay.
Trying to find there was actual, it was a kind of shitty like station that didn't matter, it was like small, it was like a tiny 20-inch monitor, and the tower was better than the monitor, but it was at the actual angle the picture was taken at caused a perspective that was kind of interesting, and I almost shared it because it gave a feeling of motion and movement that I don't think was implied on purpose. and it actually detracted away from the shittiness of the setup itself.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to find that while we talk here. But you like the Fallout one with the more
Yeah,
expensive
I'm
parts?
not that big of a Fallout fan, and I just think it's like there's
Is
a
it
lot going on there, you know.
is it because it's black and red?
Nah, I got I'm getting away from that color
Oh,
scheme now. I started to do that, but then I'm getting away from it, you know, since I started doing all the LEDs and everything,
gotcha.
RGB
Now see
shit.
this one. See the monitor? It's you can tell it's tiny because look at the size of those icons.
Yeah.
It's the blurry as shit picture. And like I
Are
said,
those Alexas down there? What is those?
no,
What
that's
are
a
those?
set of headphones. Steel
Uh
series.
oh, okay. I was like, what
Same
am I
with the Steel
looking at?
series mouse. I don't know if the keyboard is Steel series or not. And the RAM is like the team group cheapest RGB RAM you can get. But the perspective, you got the you know the headphones just coming at you. You've got the angle of the tower just coming at you, and it makes the monitor look like it's further away. I mean, it's blurry, so you can't even tell what brand it is. But I don't. Yeah, he doesn't list. Oh, he does list the specs: i7, A700K, 2080. Yeah, it's decent, but if if this guy had taken a perspective shot from like this kind of angle, because I mean, if he had been able to cram his entirety of his 49-inch monitor in there, you'd have gone, damn, that actually looks like a huge monitor.
Yeah. Well, it's
But
like I see a lot of people like because we've fallen, or at least I've fallen into the thing where it's like, oh, these monitors look huge. This is a great setup, and they're just like 24-inch monitors, you know,
yeah,
because they position them like in the like right underneath them in a corner or something, giving them like a lot of perspective.
right. I mean, a great picture can carry a shitty post pretty far.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, though. Okay, want to get on some news?
Yes, please.
I have a whole lot of articles. I'm just going to uh, sneak some in between your stories that are relevant.
Oh,
And
I know you're gonna have some overlap here with mine.
well, because I don't want to.
Don't you wanna
Excuse me.
wanna?
Yeah, I don't want to talk all goddamn night.
Yeah. All right, this
Okay,
time
so
on the news.
the news with us. Okay,
Us.
there's now
So
a Razor electric SUV, of course.
yeah. Now, what was that? Before we get into this, what was that other Razor thing that you did an article on? It was you that brought it.
I don't even fucking remember.
I know you did a Razor thing.
They Razor makes every goddamn thing. They make cup holders, and, I mean coasters and mugs. The Razor toaster. I think they made a toaster last time. Is the one I had.
Oh yeah, the Razor toaster. That's it.
I think they made it as like an April Fool's joke, and people were like, "No, I really want that." For some reason.
Hey, because it's gaming.
Oh yeah, you're a toast. So what's this about, Ian? Tell us.
It's basically what you see is what you get. Now a Razor. It's an electric SUV. Who needs a Tesla when you got Razer Chroma lighting.
Oh, gee.
For the gamer who has everything, we present to you the NIO ES6 Night Explorer Limited Edition, the unholy offspring of a Razer gaming laptop and an electric SUV. It has some of the features you'd expect from a Razer product, like neon green branding and chroma LED lighting, but in a car form. It'll also pack in hue lighting and THX spatial audio, so you can truly follow your role as a geeky road warrior. Don't get too excited though, as NIO is only going to make 88 of these custom SUVs, and of course they'll only be available in China for around $67,000. Whatever bullshit yen is.
Oh, yen?
Yeah.
Well, yen is Japanese. Let me go to. Hold on. Hold on.
Yawn.
Oh.
NUAN.
I mean, really, just get a fucking car and like plastic dip it and put a razor thing on the side, and there you
put
go.
a decal on there. Put some LED strips in there, you know.
I mean, that's about it.
I mean, you could basically do like a Pimp My Ride type of thing. It doesn't even have any like. I wonder if it even has like any screens or anything in there, you know.
I mean, like you said, it's. I think that's they pronounce that Wan. I think,
Yeah.
but I apologize. I don't speak Chinese. But yeah, $67,000.
Yeah.
Eh.
That doesn't look like no 67,000 to me, man.
But it's gaming.
Gaming.
That's right.
It's only got 4 pictures. I want to hate it, but 60K, it doesn't seem that bad. That's what someone said. Franklin didn't say that shit.
All right. On to the next article.
Oh, you had more articles? Damn it. Hold on.
Damn it, Bob.
Xfinity Mobile.
Hello?
Yeah?
Oh.
I said Xfinity Mobile?
Well, it says Comcast Unlimited mobile plan.
I was reading the big ass blue text there.
Yeah, that's like the sub-headline. Xfinity Mobile's unlimited plan caps video at 480p unless you pay extra. And their mobile plan now costs $20 extra for HD video. So what do you think about that shit? Because that kind of summarizes it.
Well, is it? Yeah, it's unlimited with just air quotes, right?
Yeah. Well, I noticed I've seen some YouTube ads where they do unlimited gigs.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's a terabyte then. It's basically what the cap would be.
I mean, they always got to figure out a way to cap it because, people will abuse it otherwise, basically.
Yeah.
That was for a while in Data Hoarder. I saw somebody was like, quote unquote, oh, nobody needs unlimited data. And he shows like a graph of his data, and it's like terrible.
Yeah.
was
Do
like,
you
get
know anybody
Wi-Fi.
that does that Xfinity? Because yeah, I think that's more out like east, where like in Pittsburgh and
Um,
Pennsylvania, I know they had Comcast, and then like New York and stuff.
I don't know. All the people I know have Spectrum, and they wish they could have like Cox or some other, because they have faster internet. Is the thing.
Yeah, the thing
It's
though is
funny.
just
I had
Spectrum
some
is
pop up. I had some pop up for some other local company. I was like, okay. Or no, it was a Facebook suggestion. I read the comments. People were like, okay, you're gonna pay $50 a month for 25 megabits.
yeah, it's
So
crazy.
no,
Well, the thing that I don't like about other places though is that they do the data cap just for internet,
hmm
broadband.
yeah, well,
And people like me and you will go over that easy.
right? Because we don't have a phone. We don't want a phone. You know, use my cell
Yeah.
phone for everything.
Well, I mean, like you probably have shit automatically downloaded on your NAS and stuff, all the time.
Uh, I don't really do much with it now. It's just storing shit.
I mean, you and your wife stream a lot, so that definitely adds up.
Well, we pay for Hulu, so
Yeah.
if we could go with a faster service that was cheaper, we'd do it.
If you ended up getting like a fiber octave, would you uh go into process then of getting like 10 gig network cards and like switch out all your Ethernet to make sure that's the best and everything, so you get the highest possible speed?
I mean, no,
Uh,
because that's that's so damn expensive, and because I don't even have I don't have Ethernet ran through the house, or I mean, cable fiber is cheaper to run through the house because it's smaller, but it, you got to have it professionally done because not everyone can just crimp the fucking ends.
yeah.
So yeah,
And you're not gonna fuck with that shit yourself.
nah. And if you run it through walls, you can't run it parallel with power, and like it's
Oh,
got to
really?
be you can fuck it up real easy because it's fragile. I mean, it's glass.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, do you want to start talking about Facebook here?
Oh, they defend the decision not to ban Facebook news from politicians, or not to ban fake news. Man, same thing.
Yeah. Misinformation
Okay.
about supposed death taxes flooded social media in Australia. Facebook says it wasn't its job to stop fake news circulated by actual politicians in the months leading up to Australia's federal election. The nation's Labour Party suffered resounding losses this spring, which some are linking to the deluge of social media posts that falsely claimed that the party wanted to impose hefty death taxes. In letters reviewed by The Guardian, Australia, Facebook Vice President Simon Milner told outgoing Labour Party Secretary Noah Carroll that the misinformation didn't violate the platform's community standards. I understand that your preference would be for Facebook to remove all content that you believe constitutes misinformation, which in this instance means all content that discuss whether or not Labor intends to introduce a death tax rather than to demote it. However, Facebook only removes content that violates our community standards, wrote Milner. The executive insisted that the company had invested significantly in the Australian government's efforts to safeguard the 2019 federal election.
Hmm.
Well, I know YouTube is definitely going after that shit, not like the fake news, and I think other platforms are.
Well, I mean, especially since they're getting scrutinized very closely. and having to pay hefty fines.
Yeah.
Is Australia's part of the UK, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
So you figure they wouldn't want to fuck with that. They
Yeah.
take that shit serious, you would think.
You would think. All these social platforms do whatever the fuck they want, honestly, you know.
Mm,
That's what it seems like. I mean, they're a private company technically, so
yeah, but I don't know. Whatever.
they try to act like they're a public utility, but they they'll do what they want.
Yeah. Well, it's just I don't know.
I mean, sometimes they get scared by, like they get. What was that thing where they were like in the Supreme Court, and then you had to like explain to them like they're idiots or something?
Yeah, remember that video or pictures of Zuckerberg drinking water and he's all sweating?
Yeah, he's sweating.
Sweaty balls?
Yeah.
Okay, so um did I have a Facebook story? No, I did not. Hold on, I gotta get my pointer at the right spot. Okay, there I am.
That's another Facebook one too.
FTC man be investigating Facebook's deals of Instagram and WhatsApp.
What? What's that?
Is it because they're Facebook declined a comment? Is it because they think that it's a monopoly?
Well, they said Facebook's acquisition might be the focus of an antitrust probe. The FTC is said to be looking into Facebook's purchases of other companies like Instagram and WhatsApp as part of an antitrust investigation. The agency is looking to find out whether Facebook is trying to snuff out potential competitors before they could truly challenge the social media giant, according to the Wall Street Journal. Facebook confirmed in its latest earnings report an FTC investigation was underway, but didn't go into much detail beyond it having to do with the areas of social networking or social media services, digital advertising, and or mobile or online applications. The acquisition aspect is reportedly the focus of the investigation. Facebook told Engadget it wouldn't comment on the report. Yeah.
Hmm.
The company is said to have brought around 90 companies over the years, or bought, along with the likes of Instagram and WhatsApp. They include Anavo, a data saving service for phones that also tracks people's app usage. Data from Anavo helped Facebook decide to buy WhatsApp and reportedly learn how to Instagram stories impact Snapchat use. So they're using that too, I guess. It shut down Lenovo earlier this year. The investigation follows another FTC probe of Facebook that led to a $5 billion fine against the company. That case was related to Facebook's various privacy practices, particularly concerning the Cambridge Analytics scandal. The Justice Department is also investigating if and how major tech companies have tried to stymie possible rivals, or is that STYMLE? Or no, that's not IE. Stymie. Huh. Regulators elsewhere are looking into competition concerns regarding Facebook too. Update. Added a note that Facebook declined to comment. You got any opinions about that before we go into gaming news?
I mean, when big companies buy other big companies, it's a big deal. I just want to show the whole T-Mobile Sprint merger that we've been following. The Justice Department gives it its blessing, but now everybody's trying to make it. Department of Justice gave its approval on Friday, but they said that they're suing and trying to keep the merger from going on, so it might not happen until like the end of the year. And I mean, if that happens, it'll just be like Verizon, AT&T, and then whatever the fuck these people are going to be called. You know?
Yep.
And it's going to be they broke up, old AT&T because they were too powerful, and they got to do the same shit. So anyway, so gaming news, huh?
Yep.
Gaming.
Oh boy.
Games.
What's this about, eh?
Hey.
Yes, I'm going to continue with that blocker, you stupid fuck. Okay. All of 76 players are begging Bethesda for a test server after a buggy patch.
Yeah, and this is even like the hardcore fans of Fallout are apparently like they're like, what the fuck? I don't know too much about what the like the shit that this patch broke. I think it was something to do with like armor and like loot boxes and stuff like that.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't noticed anything. And then only comment I have is
Yeah,
zoom
patch
enhance
11.
here. Private servers are coming sooner than you think. In a recent interview, basically, they asked them, what's going on with the private servers? And they say, they're coming sooner rather than later, but that's all the details they would say. We don't really know if it's going to be hosted by Bethesda or if you could host your own, because people want to be able to mod and all that crap. But Bethesda's probably like, dude, we're just trying to control our own game here. Keep the cheaters out.
I mean, that would be cool though to do private servers, right?
Yeah, I would enjoy crossplay so Floyd and I can play.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Sorry about jumping in here, but they're talking about Facebook, or not Facebook, Bethesda. I have a couple Bethesda stories.
Well, hold on. Before you do that though, like, have you installed that patch 11 at all?
I don't know what patch it is. When I open the browser or when I open the launcher, it downloads whatever latest version comes out. This was from 16 days ago. I played more recently than 16 days ago.
Okay.
You can't get on the launcher without it uploading or without it downloading. That's what it does. So I don't know what version I've got, but
you have
whatever
more
it is.
articles about Bethesda not related to Fallout or something?
Yeah, not really. Well, yeah, just them in general. Other things they've done, Ian.
Oh, they do other stuff? I didn't know that.
Shh. Hold on, I clicked the wrong link here. So, I don't care about that. Okay. In celebration of Doom's 25th anniversary, Bethesda has released official ports of Doom and Doom 2 on the Google Play Store. Each title is available for $4.99. And since they are both premium releases, you won't have to worry about any advertisements or in-app purchases.
Sweet.
So that's cool, right?
That's cute.
Well, so people are like, oh, that's cool, that's nice. If you like Doom, whatever. And then there was something else Doom / Bethesda related that happened. their 1993 Doom requires fuck off guy a Bethesda account to play on Switch. Quickly becomes an internet joke. So if you if you try to play the 1993 version of Doom on the Switch, it says you need to have a Bethesda account to log in. So so it was pointed out on Twitter. So people are like, oh, check this out. So they're like Super Mario. Bethesda.net account is required to play. Or like, other classic games. Thank you, Mario. Bethesda.net account is required to play this title. Please connect to the internet. And it's just, the gift that keeps on. A Bethesda.net account is required to play this title. Please connect to the internet to continue. So, like I said, it became an internet joke to where they made a Skyrim mod that makes a Bethesda.net account is required pop up come up. So someone made a mod to do the joke.
That's funny.
So, of course, coming back full circle to Bethesda, they said, whoop, it will make Doom re-release login requirement not a requirement optional. A Bethesda account is required to rip and tear. Please connect to the internet to continue. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the Bethesda related news I had. Sorry to hijack your thing. Gaming.
You didn't.
Gaming.
You didn't have any other Fallout stuff there?
No,
Oh, okay.
I just get in, play, and then go back to bed.
Okay, so this next one was about. So originally, if you, the second one is related to, because it's kind of like, well, they already fixed it. Next, CSK and D files class action lawsuit against Nintendo of America Inc. related to Joy-Con drifting issues. And then the second one that I had was an internal Nintendo meme instructs customer service to fix Joy-Con drift for free. Or memo, I'm sorry. The company will repair devices free of charge even outside of warranty period. So Nintendo got a problem on its hand. It's called the Joy-Con drift as an issue where the analog sticks on Nintendo's detachable controllers called Joy-Cons begin moving things on a screen on their own. Following the huge response to a report by Kotaku, it's because it become enough of an issue that Nintendo recently told customer service representatives that the company will no longer charge customers seeking Joy-Con repairs and refund those who've already paid, according to internal Nintendo documentation seen by Vice Games. Customers will no longer be requested to provide proof of purchase for Joy-Con repairs. The internal customer service details say additionally it is not necessary to confirm warranty status if a customer requests a refund for a previously paid Joy-Con repair. Confirm for prior repair and then issue a refund.
They fixed it next.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if that had. I'm not sure if that made their lawsuit go away or whatever, but. Like the class action lawsuit.
I don't know. Good question.
But I mean, I would guess since they're doing this, they just decided to uh, not do any core battles or anything, you know.
Right. Usually they settle it, if they're gonna.
Yeah. Okay, this next thing is about here's what CD Projekt Red really said about religion in Cyberpunk 2077. CD Projekt Red clarifies that mistranslated Cyberpunk 2077 interview. A Polish interview for Cyberpunk said that it was recently translated into English, claimed CD Projekt Red would depict real religions in Cyberpunk 2077, even if the depictions were offensive. That translation is inaccurate, and CD Projekt Red has provided a more accurate translation of its answers. An interview between CD Projekt Red and Polish news site Gry Online WP was recently translated into English on the video game message board NeoGAF. The translation reported one quote attributed to CD Projekt Red Quest director Mutez. I'm not even going to try that last name. That said CD Projekt Red will not avoid any subject, even if they may offend the sensitivity of some. This included subjects like Christianity, which translation claimed would have its own in-game faction. IGN reached out to CD Projekt Red to ask whether the translation was accurate, and a representative from the company told us that it was not. CD Projekt Red sent IGN their own English translation of the Polish interview, which we included below. Mention religion, does it still exist in the cyberpunk world? Yes, and in many forms, as I mentioned, our vision is to somehow based on the real world, and religion is a very important part of the latter society-wise in our game. We're going to see, for example, Christianity and its different branches of religions from the East. Sound interesting? Someone will enter a church to cause havoc. We do not want to avoid religion as a topic. Authenticity. Authentic. I can't even talk today.
Authentically.
Of the world is what counts for us. Technically, the situation you mentioned is possible, but this is all about
Sorry, authenticity. I totally got that wrong.
What?
It's authenticity. I didn't even get it right.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Authenticity.
It's a big word.
Duh.
No offense, but we really ought to stick to just like short shit because we're end up reading the whole article to.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure. They didn't really get to it pretty quick, man.
I'm saying going forward, we should.
That was
try
basically it.
Yeah. They think Christianity is a faction, and no, it's just represented in there. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't really follow. I've never played any of the Cyberpunk games or anything. Are you gonna be looking forward to that game or what?
I mean, I have been, but I'm not. They keep pushing the shit back, so I'm not as amped as the hype train is retarded. I'm just gonna hang back and let the shit happen when it happens.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the second article I have that is just NVIDIA partners shit brings ray tracing to hugely anticipated game for the Cyberpunk.
Oh.
So that'll be nice.
Okay. Well, they said by 2023, most games will have to have RTX cards / ray tracing. I'm like, right now only 2 games have it, so.
Yeah.
We'll slow down. Anyway, gambling laws appear to block GTA Online update in over 50 countries.
Yeah. Online players in over 50 countries from gambling in the new Diamond Casino update. Yeah, stringent laws appears to be blocking Grand Theft Auto. The update went live yesterday, but some players soon received in-game notifications that they don't have permission, quote unquote, to buying gambling chips to use in the virtual casinos. The new Diamond Casino runs on in-game cash, which can be purchased with real money. It would seem that developer Rockstar Games feels that the translation mirrors online gambling too closely to ignore. IGN has reached out to Rockstar for comment. Reddit users are reporting that they are unable to go inside the casinos, but they are blocked from purchasing betting chips. One user wrote, "I launched and headed straight for the new building and wanted to buy myself some chips for the games. After contacting support, I received a quick reply that because of my region, I cannot enjoy the gambling related content in the new DLC. They also noted, I tried buying the High Roller Penthouse, but it was locked for no apparent reason. Elsewhere, players have created a current list of 54 countries that can't access Diamond Casino's gambling features. It's wide-ranging, including China, North Korea, Iceland, Cyprus, and Poland. In the comments, some of their international players now say they're using VPNs. However, that could land them in trouble with Rockstar or their country's legal system. Yeah, like some countries, like I think it was like Russia, they said even using a VPN, they want to make that illegal, you know?
I mean, really, it's supposed to be illegal in China, but
Yeah.
they want to control it. Why would they want you to be able to say, no, I don't want to?
Yeah.
All right.
And then the other article that I had that was kind of related to that was that FIFA packs and loot boxes are now not considered gambling in the UK. The UK gambling watchdog has told MPs that it does not currently oversee the purchase of in-game content like FIFA player packs and video game loot boxes. This is because there is no official way to monetize what is inside them. The prize has to be either money or have monetary value in order for it to fall under gambling legislation. However, there is unauthorized third-party sites which buy and sell in-game content or enable it to be used in virtual currency. But I mean, that's them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's whatever those sites are doing. But I mean, what do you think about all that stuff? I mean, video games, gambling, and all that stuff. I mean,
That's a gray, murky water. There's already laws made up on the books. It's just about how they interpret it.
yeah. I also remember hearing with the GTA thing that even a couple states in the U.S. I think it was Hawaii and Utah. I think they were blocking that shit too. So it's kind of crazy, but
I mean, anything to get real people's money. I mean, whatever.
yeah. Anyways, did you want to move along to your articles here?
Yeah, I got a few. Hold on.
All right.
So, copy.
Yappy?
I'm just gonna do a few. I'm not gonna do every damn story I have. That's too damn much. So, a cat barfs into a Twitch streamer's PC, knocking him off air.
What?
This guy is streaming, and then says, "Well, guys, I'm not gonna be streaming for a little bit." During the stream, Kelsier got sick and ended up puking directly into my computer. So until it gets fixed, it's been fun.
This exorcist vomit into the computer.
Yeah. Oh, if Doug was here, I'm sure he'd have some kind of comment.
Who gives a shit about Doug's comment?
Right. Also, we were talking about the interwebs.
Interwebs.
Pai's FCC orders cities and towns to stop regulating cable broadband.
Alright.
FCC, cities can't use cable authority to regulate broadband or charge more fees. Ordered cities and towns across the country to stop regulating broadband delivered over cable networks. The order prohibits excessive franchise fees and explains that local governments may not regulate most non-cable services, include broadband internet access service offered over a cable system. Cities and towns object. The whole thing here. For more in depth, please read. I'm not going to go over that.
We encourage you to read.
Yes, reading is a smart thing to do, but I'm not going to bore you to tears and read the whole goddamn thing. So I'm going to jump into some of my what the fuck news.
What the fuck?
Amazon will stop taking orders from the dash bus buttons at the end of August.
Yeah, I did
You
see
guys
the
are-
headline for that. What's that all about? What's that all about? A booty. Frankie.
So they don't want to do this. So they're just going back. They're what is the article said at one point? Dash is dead and Alexa killed it.
Hmm.
And that was actually not related to, but inspired by this other article I had. What will the smart home look like in 10 years from now?
What will it look like?
It's, it's again a fun read, but I'm not going to go over that here.
Do you have an Alexa, by the way?
Yeah, we've got the devices. The device isn't called Alexa. That's the AI itself. We have an Echo.
Yeah, that's what I meant, an Echo.
We didn't buy one. We were
Like
given
one of
one
those
as
dots?
well. See, we were given one for my wife's birthday, and then my Kindle, basically, it's a Fire, so it has it built in, so we can ask her. And then I have the apps on my phone. Well, yeah, I use that and Google Assistant. I'm not too picky because I don't have any smart devices hooked up to it. I don't think. Check this out. So a Tesla owner gets his bumper dismantled for parking at a supercharger without charging.
What?
Yeah, I guess this was in China. They said, meanwhile in China, this happens when you are parked at a Tesla supercharger and not plugged in. Because this guy just decided to use it as a parking space, and people got mad. They said, "Oh no, you fucking don't," because it'd be different if he was, plugged in, and wasn't taking up a spot that someone else could use to charge. Because imagine if it was a gas station and the guy's just sitting in front of the gas pump and not doing anything. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, I'm a car guy, but yeah.
By the way, I think you're still on the first article on the screen.
I can't see what I'm screen sharing. Hold on. What the hell do I?
Yeah, it's says something at the end of August is the headline.
What the fuck? I don't even have that window up. Hold on. Is it showing now?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you got like red circle going around there, yeah.
Because
Okay.
when I go to the page with all links, it minimizes the chat, so I can't even see the picture of my own window. So I have no idea what the
Okay.
fuck I'm screen sharing. But yes, that's the guy bumper just hanging down. So
Crazy.
yeah. Um. Oh yeah, you were talking about how Hangouts is life support basically.
Well, it's dead already. It's gone. It's August 2nd.
Google adds new user reporting feature to the dying Hangout service.
Mm.
If you're a Hangouts user, you're probably aware Google is splitting its service into two separate ones, Meet and Chat. Although the consumer transition, i.e., for non G Suite users, won't happen before the end of this year, it's fair to expect Google won't add new features to the classic Hangouts experience and focus on Meet and Chat instead. However, the company just surprised us by adding the ability to report users into its soon-to-die servers. So, yeah.
Uh, so that like they're splitting it up into like a regular chat thing, and then
I have no fucking idea. Why not give us another app? I mean, they only give us like 5 or 6.
yeah. Oh, even if they do bring it back and it's like the same thing, I'm not. I mean, we've got this worked out pretty good now. I'm glad it
Yeah.
forced us to start doing this now.
Well, because, I mean, even if they do bring it back, it's no guarantee they'll keep doing it.
Yeah. Plus, it was like always buggy as shit. We're always like, man, what the fuck, Google? You know, we're always complaining about it.
Hold on, I can't even tell what the hell to close here. Let me turn off the dark theme.
The thing I don't like about my dark theme is, yeah, like it always dims your picture or whatever unless you scroll over up like a image or
Well,
whatever.
there's a pop-up I can't get rid of now, and I couldn't see it with the dark theme. I didn't see this earlier, but basically a city killer asteroid just missed Earth.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, but we can't fucking read the article from the Washington Post without subscribing. So no, you're not getting my money. Sorry. Never mind. I'll go to something else.
I just read about an article how we found fresh water under the ocean.
Hmm.
I don't know how that
Didn't
works, but
custom Radeon RX 5700 XT cards will start at $399, same as reference models. It
so
should
is
start
this what
arriving.
Navi is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think. I don't even know. It's the latest and greatest thing from AMD. So with that RDNA technology, I think that's what the fuck it is Navi. But yeah, so you can get a custom cooler for $400. This will be interesting to see. I mean, like, I'm surprised that Radeon 7 didn't even get custom, cards for that. They just had the reference model and then they went away.
Hmm.
Right?
Right.
This I thought you would find interesting. InnoDisk's new Fire Shield SSD can withstand 800 degrees C for 30 minutes. And I saw that and I said, why? Well, basically, it's for black boxes for, planes and such. But that's a pretty good, if you can put up with 800 Celsius for 30 minutes.
Yeah. That's interesting.
And
So it's
since we're
kind of
just
like that
talking about,
aerogel or whatever.
I don't know the technology behind it. I just saw the headline and said, hey, check that out. I doubt it's for anywhere near consumer use. So I just thought it was kind of cool.
Frank's like, too bad I can't put that around my processor.
Right. So we were talking about the wonders of Discord. They have server folders now, which is a feature people have been begging for.
People
now you
make so
can-
many different kinds of servers on there.
Yeah,
Made
so
folders.
I mean, I've got so many you can scroll through them for days. And then once you get in it, there's sub things, and it's a pain in the dick. It's supposed to help you organize it. I don't even know.
What kind of servers do you got saved on there?
Well, like different YouTube channels and shit. I don't know. Level 1 and Epos Box, etc.
Well, like you go on there and chat sometimes with people?
Nah, I just read what other people put. Or like,
they put interesting shit on there, huh?
yeah, like I mean, a lot of stories I read will be linked to Discord, posts. So,
yeah.
By the way, Corsair has acquired the Origin PC.
Corsair did?
Yeah, I thought. Well, at first I didn't believe it because this was a Verge article, but then a couple other sites said the same thing. So.
Yeah, what's the true origins of the Origin?
I have no fucking idea. Not that I care really, but I want to show that I'm not showing favorites. The new ROG phone is coming out, and it's cheaper than people anticipated. The last version wasn't even available on Verizon, so I didn't give a fuck. Like, even if you bought it unlocked, it still wouldn't work on Verizon, so who cares? I don't know if the new one will, but I'm not. I was like, well, then I don't care if it won't work on my network.
Yeah.
I saw this and I kind of thought people might be interested. Dish and Sling dropping Fox Sports, RSNs, and Major League Baseball pennant race viewing will be affected, which is they're the major competitor for most traditional TV, and sports really does play a big role in what people watch because you can only watch movies for so long. We stream, and if you can't watch local sports, then what the fuck are you doing? Paying too much for something you can't even watch. But then AT&T loses nearly 1 million TV customers after raising DirecTV prices. So,
shit.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, my parents used to get DirecTV.
My wife did
dropped
until
that.
Yeah, they made her mad. So she's like, because we had an old box that they they didn't want to change, and she said no, it's not the device, it's just old or whatever, and they're like, well, we can bring someone to your house, and she's like, I don't want someone to come to my house, and they pretty much were like, well, we'll send someone to your house, and they schedule someone to come, and she's like, no, I'm canceling your service, fuck you. She's like, I don't play that shit. They even called her and were like, well, man, we can give you a deal with this and that and this, and it's cheaper, and she's like, no, that's a good deal, but no, fuck you, no, I don't want it. So
I had to add the fuck you.
Yeah, just on principle. Yeah, nah. So anyway, that's my news. I'm done.
All right. Well, we got through it.
Sure.
But yeah, thanks for coming on, Frank. I hope you had a good night tonight, and hope you have a good weekend and everything.
You too, man.
Oh, I'll try, man. I'll try. Boobs.
Yeah.
TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
Well, goodbye.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, thanks for coming on, Ian.